said, I don't know if there was a delay. I had got a phone call. I do apologize. So I want to set the record straight, y'all. I want to set the record straight. 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 Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. Delayed, 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 delayed. Shit. Oh gosh. I gotta wait, man. Damn, these lives. And I don't know if the damn my data. Oh shit! Oh, my data from the truck. How it's doing? The data from the truck. Okay, we can hear you. Okay, good. All right, right. Hope I get all my damn people back. I had like 7 people, man. Damn, man. Shout out to you, Deacon, man. Shout out. Okay, so sorry I got a call, man. It interrupted the whole thing. Hopefully I don't get no more calls. So yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Deacon. Well, let me get started, man. I guess everybody will figure it out, man. If not, then no problem. So again, you got America, you got Israel, you got Russia, you got Gaza, you got Ukraine. So you got 5 entities. Obviously, I'm for America first. I'm not down with this administration. I'm down with Trump, so I'm a MAGA, so I'm down with Trump. So I'm America first before any other of those other entities I just mentioned, right? They'll be back. Yeah, that's fine, Deacon. I ain't worried about it. They'll have to just catch it. They'll catch it. Eventually, they'll catch on. You caught on, so they should be able to catch on. So, um, so obviously, I'm for America first, right? So America trumps all those other places that I just mentioned. So we can. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, twin? So we can get America out of the way, right? So that leaves 4 places. That leaves Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Gaza. That leaves 4. Okay, we gonna set the record straight. Let's start with Israel. I support Israel over Gaza. As y'all know, even though I have Muslim friends, I have Muslim friends from all around the world, from Saudi to Yemen to Bahrain, to all over. I do not support any type of theocratic government. That's number one. Israel outlawed their theocracy. Y'all follow me? Israel outlawed a theocracy. So I'm in more line with Israel than I am Gaza. Okay? Not only that, ideology, but now people can make this argument, but this whole thing started because they had jet gliders, and they said slaughtered people at the house party. Okay? So people may argue about, oh, Israel and Gaza, they've been fighting for years. I don't care about all that. What I care about is the here and right now is that Israel, because of that attack, because of that slaughter, has a right to defend themselves. So, where does that leaves 4? So, where does Black Sun stand on the Gaza-Israel situation? I stand with Israel. What's going on, Lisa B? I stand with Israel because if a person assaults me, I'm going to return that same energy. And this relates to the show that I did the other day. Y'all remember the show that I did the other day? When I always tell people that I always return people's energy. And a lot of y'all may not see it, but if I see it and I catch it, then I return the energy. And a lot of times, because I don't like to be in debt, I like to return the energy with interest. And that's what Israel did. Israel was returning the energy with interest. And my thing is that don't jump up and fight. Don't jump up and fight. And then when you get your ass beat, turn around and scream foul, scream genocide, scream, oh, this is an injustice. Don't do that. Stand by your shit. Stand by your shit. If you jump up, stand by your shit. Stand your ground. Stand your fucking ground. I'm talking to you, Gaza. Gaza, y'all got in and slaughtered those Israelis at the rave party. Stand on your shit. Stand on your shit. Now people might say, oh, Black Son, oh, but there's innocent people, innocent. No. When you harbor goddamn terrorists like Hamas, because Hamas are terrorists, you either turn them in, or you get slaughtered with them. Because what happens here in America when you're harboring a fugitive? They come in. Now, as black people, we understand this. We understand this from the time of the Black Panther Party to the Liberation Army, all the way back to the Nat Turner days. We understand this clearly. Meaning if we roll with the bad ones, we gonna goddamn get slaughtered like the bad ones, unless we turn them in. So, Gaza, I advise you to turn in Hamas. Turn them in. Because Israel wants blood. But I've said this already, so I'm not going to get on this long spiel about why I support Israel over Gaza or Israel over Hamas. Okay, so it's clear. Yeah, I support Israel. Because me, I return the energy with interest. Because my parents, my mommy and daddy, it's always you pay back what you owe. So when a person gives me energy, I pay back with interest, and that's what Israel is doing, paying back with interest for those people that got slaughtered. Now, a person might argue, and I'm not going to get into that, but Israel, they attacked Gaza, this and that, but they had the power to back up their shit, is what I'm saying. This is not a right or wrong. This is might at the end of the day. I'm gonna tell you like the Lakota elders always told me. It's about might at the end of the day. It's not about wrong or right or might is right. No, it's can you back your shit up? Can you back your shit up? And Israel can back their shit up. Apparently Gaza can't back their shit up. Hamas can't back their shit up. Apparently not. So I predict that Israel is going to win this whole conflict with Hamas. That's number one, okay? So I support Israel because, again, Israel has a right to defend itself. The Gaza has a right to defend itself too, but it's about who's going to win at the end. Who's going to win? Gaza is done, right? Gaza is done. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, now let's come to Russia and Ukraine. Okay, so I've already said I don't support any type of Islamic theocracy, any type of government. So Israel's more aligned with me because for Israel because they eliminated their theocracy. So for me, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer for me. Now let's move on to Gaza. Ukraine, and let's move on to Russia. Russia is going to win the war. Now, Let's talk about ideology. Let's talk about ideology. Now, Banderas, Azov, AZOV, I don't support Nazis. And because of history, it was because of Russia that we're not all doing the Sieg Heil to Adolf Hitler today, okay? You see where I'm going with this? So when people try to lump in, oh, well, how you gonna support? How you gonna support? So I got America over every other country, and I got Israel over Gaza or Israel over Hamas. So now I got Russia over Ukraine. These are all different entities. These are all different entities. Don't let nobody try to fool you and lump it all together. So I'm for United States and I'm for Israel. Now, hypothetically, let's just say hypothetical, if it came down to Russia or United States, I would choose United States, but I already established that from the beginning when I said United States over everybody, that should pretty much let y'all know that United States trump everybody. So we can move back now, right? So we can deal with Israel. We can deal with goddamn Hamas. We can deal with goddamn Ukraine. We can deal with Russia, okay? I got Israel over Hamas. That's it. That's where my stance is. Now, let's get back to goddamn Russia and Ukraine. I'm for separation. And according to Ukrainian Constitution, Article 72 and 73 in Ukraine Constitution, when there's some funny business going on, they have a right to separate according to the Ukrainian Constitution. And that's what Crimea did. That's what goddamn Luhansk and Donetsk did. That's what now let me just say this. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. Because I don't want to do a Fannie Willis and bring God into this. But the fact is not only has Russia taken Bakhmut, they're about to take Zaporozhye, they have gained cities. So people, they act like Russia is losing this war. Again, I've said this in the past, Russia's not losing a war. If you think Russia's losing a war, name the cities, name the provinces, name the towns, name the obliques. I'm sorry, name the obliques that Zelensky has managed to take away from Putin. Again, name the obliques, or, as well, let me translate it in English. Name the obliques or regions that, since this conflict between Russia and Ukraine started, name the territories that Zelensky has taken back. Because I can name all the regions that Russia has taken. We know they done took Bakhmut. We know they took a little town in Zaporozhye. Oh man, you know what? Russia has taken several territories. Okay? Now, mind you, Zelensky wanted Crimea back. They wanted Luhansk and Donetsk back. Mind you, since this whole thing started, that being Ukraine, has lost more territory. So Russia went in defending 3 territories and has gained 2 more territories. For you spiritual people, for you God people, it looks like God is on the side of Russia, based on the territory that has been taken. I can only go by the territory that has been taken. Right, Lisa B? Yeah, Zelensky has taken no territory. Only thing Zelensky has taken is our tax dollars to pay for his mansion. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story, right? What I'm saying is that they're prolonging this conflict with Ukraine and Russia. I do not support any funding for Ukraine because Ukraine is a lost cause. Okay? Ukraine is a lost cause. My support for Russia has nothing to do with the Israel Gaza situation. These are two different situations. Because people again they will try to spin it and say, well, how can you? Yeah, they'll try to spin the shit. So that's why I got to make the record clear. I'm for Israel, and I'm for Russian whooping Ukraine's ass. I'm for goddamn. What's going on? What's going on, Tim? What's going on, brother? What's going on? It was right too. Yeah, that's where I stand. So again, man, shout out to Tim, shout out to Lisa B, shout out to Deacon, shout out to Twin, shout out to Deacon. Hey man, shout out to y'all, man. Like I said, I wanted to set the record straight because people they want to try to contradict Trump and contradict MAGA. So I want to make it sure it's because it's clear to me. It's clear to me, but you hear people with the slick talk. You hear these people from like, I'm from Atlanta, so you got a lot of Atlanta slick talkers. Let me tell these slick talkers one thing, because you got a lot of people trying to slick talk Black Sun. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. Everybody in the chat, man. I'm gonna tell Lisa a secret. I'm gonna tell Tim a secret. I'm gonna tell Deacon a secret. I'm gonna tell goddamn Deacon Twin. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret about me. Do y'all want to hear my secret? I'm gonna tell y'all a secret why nobody from Atlanta can get over on Black Sun. Let me tell you why. There was a guy, and I can say his name. I'm gonna say his name. There's a guy by the name of Jerry Lovejoy. He's a old roommate of mine. Me and Jerry, we go way back. Jerry, he is one slick talker, man. Now in Atlanta, you got a lot of slick talkers. You know what I'm saying? Just had to recently deal with a slick talker here on the arena. But let me tell you, Jerry, who is my elder, when I say elder, I mean he's much older than I am. Jerry is I want to say in the 60s, but he is the best slick talker ever. I've learned a lot from Jerry. And when I say he is a slick talker, not only is he a slick talker, he is a functioning crack addict. Y'all press the one if y'all just heard what I said. I want to make sure y'all heard me loud and clear. Press the one if y'all heard the word functioning crack addict. One of the best slick talkers ever. One of the best in Atlanta. I want to say, hands down, he is the best. Yes, Lisa B. My friend Jerry Only. I say Jerry Only. Jerry Lovejoy is the king of slick talking here in Atlanta. Like, there's nobody in Atlanta that can out-slick, out-talk Jerry Lovejoy. Like, Jerry Lovejoy is very convincing. He is a slick talker. Oh yeah, Tim, it's like that. Yeah, Jerry Lovejoy is a functioning crack smoker. Like, he goes to work, he holds down a job, sometimes he gets cars, but, sometimes he can keep them, sometimes he can't. But what I'm saying is that Jerry is a functioning crackhead. Why are you bringing up Jerry Lovejoy being a crackhead, Black Sun? And why are you putting this man's business out there? Because this man used to be my roommate, and he stole from me. He made up for it, but he always have crackhead people over and all that. You know what I'm saying? He be tricking off other crackheads, and he's a functioning crackhead, but he is a slick talking crackhead. But I learned a lot in my younger years from Jerry Lovejoy. And that's why I'm able to discern and read people's energy off the rip, because nobody can out slick talk a functioning crackhead. Let me tell you, nobody. Especially one that survived in their goddamn 60s. Like this man is the best slick talker ever. Born and raised in Atlanta, he is the best slick talker ever, and he's a functioning crack addict. Now, Tim said, I have to go back to work. Bye, everyone. God bless you all, man. Hey, shout out to you, Tim, man. Man, be safe at work, man. Make America great again, brother. Trump 2024, man. So, okay, we still got Lisa. Okay, so shout out, man. Stay safe at work. Lisa B, Deacon, Twin. Let me say this again. Jerry only. I keep saying Jerry only. Jerry Lovejoy is one of the longest functioning crack addicts that I know. Like he's been smoking crack. When I first learned of his habit, he said he smoked crack for like 20 years and shit. And I'm like, damn, that's a long time. But again, he's a functioning crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you guys know people that are on substances that are able to function. Like there are people out here that are able to go to work, hold down a job, and they don't, like I said, Jerry doesn't do any crime. He just, let's say he doesn't rob houses and shit. He doesn't break into people's houses, not that I know of. Anywho, he goes to work every day. What I'm saying is that he is a slick talking man. He slick talk. So again, I learned a lot from Jerry Lovejoy, man. So, that's why by me learning everything from Jerry, man, just my experiences with Jerry, man, coming home and all my shit gone. I'm like, yo, where my shit at? But this is the price you pay when you live with a crackhead, right? So again, this is a long time ago. Like I said, this is back, before I even had a house and none of that, other than that shit, bro. I say that to say this, is that one thing I learned is the science of the slick talk. I learned the science of the slick talk, and I appreciate running into Jerry when I did, when I came to Atlanta. I appreciate that because when people try to do the slick talk and the slick dissing and all that, I see it like miles. I see it way. I saw it way back there. But because he was my roommate, I was able to be patient. And like I said, when I came home, my shit was gone. I learned not to goddamn just like, where's my, strangle him out. Just put my hand around his, there's certain things I can't say on the YouTube, but let me just say this, yeah. I learned a lot of patience, and I learned to take notes, man, when I see people slick talking. So during this political season, not only with the media, deranged Biden supporters, wannabe Republicans calling themselves Republicans, talking slick, never Trumpers. I see all the slick talk. I see all of it. And let me tell you, it's funny to me because I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, what type of assumptions that people have when they see Black Sun, for the most part, I'm calm. I like to stay calm. And like I said, because I learned from Jerry, you know what I'm saying? I like to take notes and keep receipts. And so when the time comes for payment, I bring it all out. Oh, okay. When it's time to pay back, I like to bring out the receipts all at one time and point out stuff. And so when I'm paying all this stuff back in interest, there's no, damn, Black Sun flipped out, man. Why would you do that, Black Sun? Because the people who I pay back, they know what time it is. But I do want to apologize to Carolyn because Carolyn had to witness, a side of me that I don't like to, I don't like to display. I only like it to display to the people that I owe. But unfortunately, on the internet, everything is on display, and then people, will try you. And so, and so, okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting for my ticket. And so, okay, okay. Thank you, baby. Okay, so 1996. Okay, good, good. Okay, I'm back, man. That line is long. That line is long there. That line is long, man. Shout out, man. Shout out, man. Shout out, man. How's my mic, y'all? How's my mic? I have to check it. Every time I leave the truck, my Bluetooth goes on and off, so I have to do a mic check. So, how's my mic, y'all? How's my mic? How's my mic? How's my mic? How's my mic? Good. Okay, thank you, Lisa B. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa B. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Lisa B. It's getting hot out here too, man. I need to get this AC worked on again. I got a leak. I gotta take care of this leak, man. So the reason I brought up the slick talking is because, you know, there's gonna be a lot of slick talk. And people are gonna wonder why I would support Israel and then why I would support Russia over Ukraine and find that as a contradiction. No contradiction. No contradiction. No contradiction because at the end of the day, I'm for America getting the monies first. And for us to, now, as far as I understand, Israel doesn't want to be dictated by Biden. Pretty much Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu would say he can take care of himself. Don't even need America's help. You know what I'm saying? However, on the other hand, Ukraine that's not the case. Ukraine is like constantly have their hands out here in the US, constantly have their hands out over in France, constantly have their hands out over in Germany. Zelensky constantly has his hands out. And so no, I do not support a losing war. I don't support the cause of Ukraine. I do support the cause of Israel though. I do support Israel. I don't support Ukraine. That's not, I mean, what's there to, there's no confusion there. No confusion there. I don't want to support or support any or vote anybody support a losing cause. Israel, I don't see losing to damn Hamas. I don't see that. I do see, however, and I've seen it for the last year, that Russia is losing. I mean, Ukraine is losing to Russia. Like that's a lost cause. That's a waste of money. Sending money to Ukraine is a complete waste of money. So I hope I've set the record straight on why I support Israel and why I don't support Ukraine. Ideology, like I said, Israel, they abolished their theocracy. I'm for that. I'm not for any type of theocratic rule. The Islamic world is for theocratic rule. So the ideology of Israel, I put over Gaza. Russia, again, I don't support Nazis. I don't support Nazis. And I support separation. Meaning, I compare the Donbass region, you guys, to what happened here in America. America, I think I've said this before too, that America was a part of England, and because England wanted to tax us, we felt that there was a contradiction, meaning that in the taxes that they were doing, they were not representing the taxes that we were paying. No taxation without representation here in America. That England was taxing us. Well, in Ukraine, they were not representing the goddamn Donbass region, which was Russian speaking. In fact, they wanted to pass a referendum in Kiev, the Nazis, saying that the citizens can't speak Russian. What? Huh? So, you mean to tell me that these people in the part of the Donbass who have been speaking Russian for generations, all of a sudden they can't speak Russian? Sounds like a situation like here in American taxation without representation, because I'm sure you want to tax them people, but you're not representing that part, that Russian speaking part. So guess what they did within the Constitution? Separate. If there's 3/4 or was it 2/3, it was a percentage, and that percentage stood up. Crimea, Lugan, Donetsk, Zaporozhye, and was other. That percentage, they met the requirement to separate. Within the Constitution, they separated. And in that separation, they petitioned Putin for assistance. So yeah, this whole thing about, oh, Russia invaded Ukraine, no, 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 no. The Donbass region in Crimea, which voted on a referendum to separate, asked Russia for assistance, just like when we separated from France, we asked France for assistance. Please smash the like button if you haven't. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa B. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Lisa. Appreciate you. Thank you, sis. So, again, no taxation without representation. You have a part of the Donbass of people that spoke Russian for eons. Like, they were speaking Russian long before this country was born. And all of a sudden, they want to make laws saying you can't speak Russian? Well, I guess it's time for us to separate. That being Crimea, that being Luhansk, that being Donetsk, that being Zaporozhye. And in that separation, which countries do, because we did it in America, we in America asked for assistance from France. We asked France to assist us. Benjamin Franklin asked for, as a delegate, went over to France to assist us in our separation, because England would not represent us. They would tax us and not represent us. No taxation without representation. Let me say that again. No taxation without representation. And that's the same exact thing that the Donbass did. The Donbass region felt like they weren't being represented. No taxation without representation. In fact, they were being slaughtered. Well, we were being slaughtered too by the Redcoats. Little history. Yeah, England were slaughtering. End of separating, there was slaughter. So I'm not going to say that there weren't no slaughters. No, the Redcoats were slaughtering us. Okay? So, same exact situation. England, god dang, wasn't representing us. We wanted to separate. We wanted to separate. Same thing with Donbass. Kiev was not representing the rest of Crimea or Ukraine, and parts of Ukraine, based on the Constitution, separated because they weren't being represented. And just like we asked for help from France, Donbass region asked, along with Crimea, asked for help from Putin. This is a fact. So, yes, 'cause, 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 This is why I support Russia over Ukraine, because Russia's in the right. Russia has a right to defend the people who speak Russian, those people that spoke Russian, ask for help from Putin. I'm for that. I'm all for it. Just like if America got into some conflict, or if England got into it, they would ask us for help, and vice versa. If we got into a conflict, our allies would help, that being England, that being France. See how that works? So the Donbass region had their right to ask for help from Vladimir Putin. So when it comes down to Russia versus Ukraine, I'm for Russia all day because they're in the rights. Now, if it came down to Russia versus the U.S., I'm for the U.S. Remember when Putin said, well, if it came down to Biden versus Trump, I choose Biden. Well, that's why I have to sever the ties, Mr. Putin, because I'm for America. I'm for America first. But you for Russia first, and I get it, but I can look at a situation and say, yeah, Russia, you're within the right in that Ukraine situation. Israel, you're in the right. Benjamin Netanyahu, you're in the right in that situation because when they came in the power gliders, they jumped up, meaning they were ready for whatever consequences. When Hamas goddamn attacked those kids in that raid, that means you're putting everything on the line. The goddamn Gaza Strip, all that. You were putting all that on the line, Hamas. So Israel's within their right. So yeah, and Israel's gonna win. So I'm down with Israel. I'm down with them goddamn. I'm down with supporting Israel. They're within the right. On one hand, and on the other hand, I'm not down with goddamn supporting Ukraine because Ukraine is in the wrong. What's there to? Where's the confusion? There's no confusion, but don't let these slick talking Atlanta niggas. Don't let these slick talking Atlanta niggas try to tell you something different again. Because I learned from the best. I learned from the best. Don't let these slick talking Atlanta niggas tell you different. You know. And again, it's not even a problem of discourse. It's when these slick talking Atlanta niggas try to diss you and try to disrespect you and come on your show and just say slick shit. There's consequences to everything. But you know me, I'm the type of person, I'll let you slick talk and get comfortable. I don't just pounce out at you. No, I'll let you get comfortable. I'll let you, kick your feet up on the couch. Yeah, you want some water? Yeah, here's a glass of water, man. Get comfortable. Because when I come at you, it's not going to be pretty. But yeah, shout out to Lisa B, shout out to Tim, shout out to Deacon, shout out to Twin, shout out to everybody going to see this video. Yeah, I wanted to set the record straight. My data is kind of funny right now. They haven't reset it. It's the first of the month, so shout out, man. Oh, real quick, man. I got an email from Donald Trump. Donald Trump, don't do the April Fool's joke on me. For those of y'all that support Donald Trump, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even want to say it because it was an April Fool's joke, man, that Donald Trump did, man. Don't do that, Donald Trump. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. We're in times, brother. Don't joke like that. Let me say it. All right, y'all. I'll say it later. Anywho, with that being said, man, I'm out, y'all. Peace.